Port versus Richmond. 16-20, 116. Port Adelaide defeated Richmond 11-9-75. A 41-point margin there to the Power. We did do... well, you guys did the... Did you got? No, you didn't do a watch along for this one. That's right. I watched this one. I was watching this one at work, and it was... Look, if you're a Richmond supporter, if I was a Richmond supporter sitting here, I would be saying to myself, mate, well done. We gave it a crack, our best crack, but we just weren't good enough at the end. And pat yourself on the back. That's what if I was a Richmond supporter. As a Port supporter, I thought we were shit. Now, everyone go, oh yeah, you beat one for 41 points. Good, yeah, but for 3 quarters, we were battling with them. And some of the skill errors was shocking. And I was just shaking my head. And then the 4th quarter comes, and then finally they start to get their game going. You know, Richmond kind of put the cue in the rack. They couldn't go with us, but it was just disappointing that we can't bury these low teams. Now, I know Richmond are competitive. Like last week against GWS, they did the same thing. So I've got to give them that. But just some of the skill errors let Richmond back in the game. Asala Radigalia, man, come on. Like seriously, I told you last week, go play in the forward line, man. You don't belong in the back line. You just don't. He's killing us, man. Every time the ball goes near Asava Radigalia, I'm like, oh my god. It's always either a turnover goal or he just misreads the play, or it's terrible. I don't like to bag players, like I just don't. But I just think that there's a place for him. It's just not in the back line. It's not in the back line. They have to rethink that whole thing with him. I did like our Ali actually played pretty well. I wasn't as jumpy with him. I think he did pretty good. Logan Evans, great first player. First 5 games, I thought he was great for us in that back line. And in the forward line, good to see Rioli back. Scored a couple goals. Also, Dixon. I mean, the guy can't run. He can't run, but he scored 4 goals. So if you can't run but can score 4 goals, then you're doing something right. So good on Dicko for scoring 4. It's going to be a lot harder this week if he does play. But yeah, I didn't mind the setup of the forwards. But yeah, it's just our entries going in our 50. It's just shit. Like and Butters is like he's getting tagged too much. He gets tagged a lot, and he just finds it hard to shake it. That's why he's not getting the disposals. And Connor Rosie was not too bad. Horn Francis, it was okay, but yeah, no standout. No real huge standout, but Logan Evans probably the standout for me. But yeah, another disappointing game for Ollie Lord. I guess he hasn't had a pre-season, so I can't really blame him. But anyway, you got to enjoy the wins when you get the wins. So at the end of the day, we won. So you still got to enjoy it. So as frustrating as it can be, you got to enjoy it. So a win's a win. But yeah, big game this week. Huge game. Big game. King of the North. Any words, man? Any words?
Yeah, the first word I want to say is Sad Sandwich just wants to send his love to Johnny, first of all, in the chat. So welcome. Yeah. Ollie Wines 32 disposals. You forgot to mention. I thought you were going to mention every Port player in that run through there, Chris, but you missed Ollie Wines.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been good.
Yeah. Hopper got 25 disposals. Rioli kicked 2 goals and 28 disposals. So Rioli was good for the Tigers. I think at one stage I did see Chris C in the fetal position because he thought his team was in a bit of trouble, either in the second quarter or the first or the second quarter. But they managed to drag themselves out of the mire in the last quarter. But it was like Richmond were with them like most of the game. So yeah, it was quite concerning for Port, I think. So yeah, they're not in the best form at the moment, and they're going to have to turn things around pretty quickly.
Johnny Carlton.
A couple of things before I talk about the game. Yeah, look. At the end of the Saturday night, I said, imagine if Essendon, Collingwood, and Richmond all lose this week and Carlton win. Another beautiful week of football. But we'll wait to the Carlton. Anyways, as I said last week, I told you, Chris, I was like, imagine if our teams lose this week to the bottom two teams of the ladder, we won't be on the show. Lucky we're both on the show. At least King would have to do it alone. So we're lucky we're on the show. We're lucky we're on the show. As every week, special mention, Frankie Evans, 1 goal. Love ya.
Well done. Right. Good on you, Frankie. Come on, anytime.
Yeah, Port. Yeah, they look good, and but yeah, they're not going up against Richmond this week. So Butters has got a present for him in Chincotta this week. So if he really wants to get rid of the tag, it's not going to happen this week because Chincotta's going to shut him down pretty easily. Port played okay, I guess. I didn't watch this game. I watched a little bit here and there. I was making focus on Geelong and the Doggies, but watched a little bit here and there. Look, Richmond had a fight, and I was like, oh, good on him. But you're still last on the ladder, so suck shit. Anyways, but the love is gone in like 3 seconds. But anyways, yeah, look, as I said, they needed the win, Port. They wanted to stay in the top 8, and they needed that win. If they lost, they would have been out of the 8. So would have been But look, they got the win, and yeah, that's all that matters. So wins are very important at this time of the year. So.
That's right. That's what I said. You got to enjoy the wins. So, like, even though it's, sometimes you get frustrated, you got to enjoy it. But got a few questions here. NRL guy, William Matthews, is on at TikTok, and he goes, going to the Collingwood versus Carlton game, but he doesn't know who to go for. Who does he go for? So who should he go for?
You're an NRL guy.
He's asking us. He's
an NRL guy, and he's going to which game?
The Collingwood versus Carlton game.
Oh, you got to go for Carlton.
Am I just wearing a black?
Who do you support? Who do you support in the NRL?
Don't go for anyone.
Am I just wearing a blank black jumper? Is there no writing on this?
I can only see like a blue something. I'm not sure what it says.
Maybe he just saw it now. But William, go for Carlton. But I mean, if you want to go for Collingwood, I mean, if you had 2 Collingwood guys here, they would say the same thing they're saying, but for Collingwood, so.
That's right, yeah.
This is a good question.
Then go with Colin. Carlton.
This is a good question from Genwill. Chris C, what do you think of Hinkley's links to the Eagles? What do I think? If it's true, I think he'd be a good fit. I think that he's done his time at Port Adelaide, and I think maybe that, new environment, new place. I think he's still a great coach. I think he's a great coach of men. I just think he's had his time at Port Adelaide, and if Eagles are going to offer him a lot of money, then take it.
He could build a young side, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%. So Eagles are a good club. They would look after him, and I would say good luck. Good luck. Thank you for your services, and but whether it's true or not, I don't know. You hear rumors. I don't know. But we'll see what happens with Hinkley. But yeah, I think it would be a good fit down there, especially for the young players down there. And what's good about Hinkley? Players love him and they'll stay. So a lot of people that live far away from WA, he's the kind of person that could keep a team together. He kept a lot of our Port Adelaide players together. So, across West Lakes, you saw a lot of people leave. A lot of people used to leave the Crows. Over at Port Adelaide, a lot of them stayed. So, and they could have gone. Like Berkey could have gone easily. A few others that could have gone as well. But I don't know. The only problem with him leaving as well, are players going to leave? You know what I mean? That's the problem. So hopefully, we don't see that at Port Adelaide. But yeah, good luck to him. What do you guys reckon? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, he'd be a good fit.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No, I don't. I don't like it. Get a new coach, new rebuild, start fresh. Don't get a coach that's already coached before. It's going to ruin you.
No,
You reckon?
Yeah, get a new coach, start fresh. Let the coach fall in love with the players. Do the actual rebuild,
Yeah.
and start fresh.
Ooh.